Messages. What are the most important messages for you at this time in your energy? We'll just allow them to come out for us. The second card is going to be from the Passionate Purpose deck, is going to be the optimal energy to be in at this time, to flow with the energies, to flow with the energies. And the third card is, if any decided to come out, are messages from your higher self. So we shall see. I'm going to pull this card. Ooh, okay, so you've got some interesting cards coming out. Beautiful cards. We shall see what the last message will be from this deck. Okay, this one. Beautiful. So right now you are experiencing boosts and shifts that are placing you more directly aligned on your highest path and more aligned with your soul purpose. So if you've been feeling major changes, or like something big is coming in your life, but you can't really place your finger on it, it is this energy. So there's a high vibration energy is your first card. Attuned to divine frequencies, be emotionally steady, and release negative energies. So you are starting to align with a higher frequency. And that may mean sometimes that looks in our lives in a 3D way, like we start to shed things that we no longer resonate with. Could be people, could be experiences, could be places, could be behaviors and thoughts and thought patterns. All of those things may be coming into your life that are more aligned with your higher vibration. Here we go. Let me try again. More aligned with your higher vibration, or because they're not high vibration, these things are leaving your life, right? And you have the Vortex card, which is big energy boost. So at this time, this process thus far has been probably a pretty gradual one for you, but at this time there's a quite a big boost happening, and actually there's a lot of alignments happening and cosmically that are actually supporting these big changes in a lot of lives, everybody's life in the collective, but certain signs and certain placements feel it a little stronger. So it's looking like you're going to be in the midst of some big changes, but big, powerful, beautiful, positive changes, right? It looks like it's important for you to also create a sacred space, sacred, I want to say patterns of spiritual habits, like meditation, for example, or yoga, anything, gardening. Gardening is meditation for lots. Washing dishes, something that gets you in the place where you can have clear thoughts, or just peace, maybe less thoughts and just being, right? Anything that puts you at peace. It could be even just being around a certain place, or being in nature, or being around water, or anything like that. But whatever resonates with you, what do you do? Think about what you do when you want to feel better. If something happens in your life and you just need to rest or recover, what is your go-to? So start to look into what that is for you, and maybe behave, maybe take the next steps to incorporate more of that behavior into your life, more of whatever it is that you do that makes you feel good, doing more of that. So if it makes you feel really, really good to take a long hot bubble bath with calming balms and candles and aromatherapy, things like this, do those things. Those are all very, very good for you. It's definitely a time for self-love, self-care, okay? Because what all of this is doing is just aligning you with your highest path, your soul purpose, right? You're on the right path. This is what this is trying to tell you. Your mission is within. So these things are going, whatever your mission is, you're going to know it's going to be something that you discover. And you are being guided. So all of this that is on your path, if you start to see like signs and synchronicities, you see numbers aligning for you, there's lots of repeating numbers or very specific numbers that happen over and over for you, or if there's things that you notice that you take note of that maybe you didn't always, like, wow, this butterfly is flying really close to me, or this grasshopper is following me around, or whatever it may be. It's different for everybody, but it's something that's you're going to pick up on it, right? It's the little nuances in life that you start to pay attention to that maybe you haven't before. and you think, oh, this is really interesting. I feel like there's a message here. There's probably a message there. And very likely a lot of times with our team, they like to show us signs when we are doing, when we are aligning with our highest path, okay? So the energy that allows you or puts you most in flow at this time, we're going to pull, excuse me, we're going to pull a card. Are you having trouble, air sign? Gemini, are you having trouble communicating? I'm starting to get, my words, can't even say that word. My words have been flubbed and I'm having to clear my throat. Maybe there's something that you need to say. Maybe there's something that you need to let somebody else say to you. Maybe your team is trying to speak to you and it's like you're not listening. So I'm feeling like this message of the vortex, so tuned to divine frequencies, is very much a message to stay in your higher vibration, do the things that put you and keep you in that higher vibration, and definitely pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, because there's something that wants to come through for you, okay, that's going to help you stay on your path. Okay, so we're going to pull a card here, and we're going to ask for one to jump out at us that makes the most sense for you to stay romantic. Okay. You'd like to evoke emotions and create intimate relationships with others. So maybe there's something here, speaking of having something to say, or somebody needs something to say to you, but you need to listen. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. This card is the card for romantic. It can just be in any type of relationship, but more than likely, it could be, right? So whatever it is that you need to say or somebody wants to say to you, it may be aligning you with what it is your higher vibration is, may include a person. So that's awesome. There's that. That's awesome. As you release things that aren't aligning with you, that aren't in resonance with you, as you go through changes, right? You start to follow your path. That opens the door for new things, new people, new experiences, including new loves. Loves that may be deeper and more beautiful than you could have ever imagined, okay? So love in 5D, love in a higher vibration is deeper than anything we can imagine here in a 3D. Any kind of a relationship you've ever had here, imagine that times 100, you know? When it's infused with just unconditional love and beauty. And let me not get carried away, but that's amazing, Gemini. Let's see here. And it doesn't have to be love. If this resonates for you, it might be, but you could also be taking away just other messages or other nuggets out of this reading that are in alignment with your path, like being aware that you need to stay in tune, to stay on the correct path, and to receive this big energy boost that you're going through, whatever it is. I'm going to pull a message from your highest self. What would your highest self like to say to you this time? Okay, well, there's 3 messages here for you. You have come back to the start to see what you missed before. So there may have been that... The thing that pops into my head is that this thing that's coming back around for you may have been a missed opportunity. It may be a person, it may be a job, it may be whatever it is for you. Carried away, let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment, and everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. Many blessings, Gemini.